Tonight on WFA Reborn, in our main event, an official WWE ID match as the Vanity Project's Brad Baylor challenges Super Sean Legacy. Let's not waste any more time, let's get to it! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to WFA Reborn. Yes, indeed, two familiar faces to the WFA scene. The last of his kind, Jeremy LaCroix, and world-class Channing Thomas, who we seen last time interject himself into the main event, that Moshpit and WFA Heavyweight Championship match, claiming he had a golden opportunity to cash in on and claim the championship for himself. That, of course, did not go down as he had planned, but who knows what tricks are up his sleeve with that rather large contract he carries around with him in that red binder.
What are you looking at, bug eyes?
Both men not very popular at all with the WFA crowd, and it looks like World Class is about to interject some knowledge here on the WFA faithful. Contract in hand.
It is a WFA guaranteed contract. It guarantees me protection against fools like you.
This crowd having none of Thomas's antics. And again,
I don't really think that's appropriate right now. No, thank you. I like this WFA guaranteed contract front to back. And my whole life has changed. I got girls chasing me around. I got the paparazzi always taking photos of me. And I got a whole locker room full of ham and eggers that want to make their name off of world-class Channing Thomas.
Morning.
And it guarantees me that I am guaranteed a partner worthy of protecting the asset that is Channing Thomas.
can we question the legitimacy of that contract?
I said ham and egger, you idiot.
This guy wouldn't know.
You're a ham and egger. You know a couple ham and eggers. I see you. You've never said
You're a double ham and egger.
in your life.
Maybe even triple.
Eating this crowd alive is Channing Thomas.
Bring up the jabronis.
I guess I mentioned the legitimacy of that contract. I'm not so sure, but if you want to talk about legitimate, look no further than their opponents tonight. My goodness. Once you get a look at them, very excited to have them here in WFA. That's right, get those names because you're going to want to remember them. Anthony Vincita, Steve Gibkey, they are Jersey Muscle, and none come more legit than this. A brand new tag team storming on to the WFA scene. And if I was Brick City, if I was shot through the heart, I would pay attention to this matchup to see what is coming down the pipeline. My goodness, look at these two. Thomas and LaCroix want nothing to do with them. But it's not about what they want. It's about when that bell rings, they've got to form a game plan to take on these two massive men and overcome the odds. And wait a minute here, Vincita has a hold of Channing Thomas's so-called guaranteed contract. I don't know if anyone's had a proper look. Vincita could be the very first one to set his eyes on this thing. Having a little fun, and Thomas is beside himself. Very protective of that document. Bell has rung, and we're underway, and Thomas wasting no time trying to get the face of stiff Gibkey. That might be a big mistake as he gets hurled across the ring. My goodness, the power of Gibkey. LaCroix getting tagged in. Thomas wants nothing to do it. Eating a shoulder tackle, make it 2 for in his own right, and going up for the ride. Tags in Vincita first, slams LaCroix, and it looks like this is going to be an easy night for Jersey Muscle. LaCroix once again upside down, inside out. Talk about hang time. Oh, looks like he had it countered there, but Vincita having none of it. Bringing him back up. This is not where he wants to be, and Thomas getting involved there to break that up. Thomas and LaCroix, the first time these two are teaming together. Got to figure out, oh my goodness! Double suplex from Vincita, sending both men down, and Gibkey tagged back in now. Jersey Muscle living up to that name for sure. Both men up now. Colliding, center of the ring, both down for some body slams. They're looking pristine in this thing, sending both opponents out to the floor now. Thomas and LaCroix are in for a world of hurt here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of tonight, our main event, you gotta be excited for it. Brad Baylor from Vanity Project taking on Super Sean Legacy. The first time we're seeing Legacy step inside a WFA ring. Looking very forward to that official WWE ID matchup. You don't want to go anywhere, so hang tight for that one. I'm sure this one won't last much longer the way it's been going for both LaCroix and Thomas. And wait a minute there, LaCroix. A little bit of tag team continuity there, a little bit of mind games, but the power, the strength, sending LaCroix back to the corner here, driving his shoulder into the solar plexus. Jeremy sent across the other side of the ring, and look at that, wait a minute there. Channing Thomas, world class, dragging his partner out of the corner, saving him perhaps from a life-threatening attack. And now, oh my goodness, driving Vincita's shoulder into the corner. Oh, sorry, that was Gibkey. Thomas drilling now, perhaps. Strategy has formed. We're seeing some quick tags here now. They finally have a member of Jersey Muscle isolated into their corner. If they can make this a 2-on-1 situation, this sort of changes the whole complexion of this matchup. But Gibkey, again, man, the fire from this man. Just brute raw strength. LaCroix now isolating the shoulder and arm that they drove into that steel post. And again with a quick tag, Thomas back in as this crowd solidly behind Jersey Muscle now. Thomas measured up, going for the right hand, but no, Gibkey still managing to fight back even though the odds are against him. His back is against the wall, and he's fighting out of the corner like his life depends on it. But Thomas there, beautiful arm breaker there. And now again, hammerlock applied, foot now on the arm, pinning his shoulder, stretching it out, and driving his boot. They have this man absolutely picked apart here. not creating any space, not giving him any time. This is how you work like a functional tag team. Both men looking very great here now, who is not going their way in the opening minutes, but they have turned this thing completely around as they once again drive the shoulder into the corner buckle there. And LaCroix very much in charge of the situation here, but no, Gimke still firing back, having to use that other hand. Driving forearms to the jaw of LaCroix, creating some distance now. LaCroix trying a sunset flip, but Gimke having none of it, grabbing LaCroix by the throat. And Bealing once again across the ring despite the arm bothering him quite a bit. Thomas trying to get involved, but instead eating a little bit of a hip attack. And we got a tag now. Vinchita is in, and he is about to unleash his fury, leveling both men with series of clotheslines. LaCroix seems to be on dream streak here. No, firing back with a chop, and Vinchita just ate that like it's for breakfast. Oh my goodness! Just decked him with a right hand. LaCroix doesn't know where he is. Thomas, thought he was going for something, but Vinchita saw him coming now, leveling both men in opposite corners here. Absolutely on fire, but LaCroix. Vinchita went for one too many, ate a boot, but again. Oh my goodness. Taking care of both men, no problem. LaCroix going for the ride as well. Vinchita looking great here. 2-on-1, it doesn't seem to be shaking him whatsoever, driving Thomas to the center of the ring with a power slam. Now it looks like Gimke wants him, son. Tag in Jersey Muscle Man. Who's gonna stop this tag team as they climb the ranks to challenge for tag team gold? Missing the discus lariat though. Thomas going for a boot. Vinchita has it scouted and out. Gimke rips him in half. A spear, and now LaCroix eating a European uppercut, forearm to the base of the spine, and now LaCroix up in a rack of pain, spinning out, dropping him with a bomb. And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Jersey Muscle looking phenomenal. Fantastic effort from all men, but Jersey Muscle Man, who's gonna stop him? Don't forget our main event, ladies and gentlemen, WWE ID match, but next week is a big one. After finally losing the WFA Heavyweight Championship, we're gonna hear from a very emotional Moshpit. And the WFA Women's Championship is gonna be on the line. Luscious Latasha putting the title on the line against Kelly Maiden. Fantastic opener, and ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check us out live, here's the next time you can catch us in action. Main event time, don't go anywhere, this is gonna be a banger. As we await Brad Baylor. Brad Baylor, man, this kid stormed onto the scene in the WFA, quickly picked up by WWE in their ID system, makes a splash in NXT anytime he pops up, dominating WWE Evolve with first Swipe Right and then became a big part of the Vanity Project. The sky is the limit for this kid. Still gracing us with his presence here in the WFA. And what a task up hand here tonight for him. Super Sean Legacy, man. I have been watching this guy's career down in Augusta, Georgia. Phenomenal talent. I'm sure you've seen him now as well on WWE Evolve as well as NXT. Man, this guy is on a whole nother level. His strength, his athleticism, his charisma is off the charts. A bona fide superstar. We're so glad to have him here in the WFA, and hopefully just the start of his reign here. What a high five in the ring, making a splash. And man, Sean Legacy versus Brad Baylor, I promise you will not disappoint. Just a great example of the level of talent here in the Wrestling Federation of America. Crowd is in for a treat. They love heckling Baylor. Does not faze the man one bit, though. He is a professional in just about every sense of the word. And Sean Legacy hearing it for the very first time. Those Justin Bieber chants. Legacy having a little bit of fun with it himself. But man, when these guys lock up, it is gonna be go time, and I cannot wait. Sizing each other up now. Bell has rung, here we go. Locking up, and Baylor. Fireman's carry there into the top wrist lock position. Trying to gain early control. Legacy has a little bit of size. Baylor a little bit on the smaller side when it comes to the professional wrestling scene. But Baylor's still so young and yet so crafty, so smart. Getting in the head of the crowd a little bit. Low Legacy there with a unique takedown of the leg. And now looking to lock in a submission hold here. It's got Baylor exactly where he wants him, rolling through, and oh my goodness, has it locked. Oh, and now tying up the hand of Baylor. Like a pretzel here, Baylor's going to have nowhere to go and be forced to submit. Oh my goodness. Having the crowd trying to get into the head of Brad Baylor. Oh, Baylor just writhing in pain there as now Legacy contorting the fingers and the joints of Baylor's hands. Legacy though. Oh look, second hand now, rolling him over now to a pinfall. Referee catching those shoulders. Only getting a 1 count though. Legacy now looking to tie up Baylor again. Look at the way he is maneuvering Baylor here, pinning down limbs, making sure he can't get out of dodge, he can't roll out of the ring, and he can't evade any of his offense as he continues to drive his shoulder now into the left shoulder of Baylor. Oh, but Baylor had that one scouted, gave him enough time, met him with the hand to the jaw, and now Baylor taking advantage of Legacy's speed. Baylor, man, sent through a loop as Legacy bringing the offense and bringing the pain. Has this one very much in the bag right now. Does Legacy, and the confidence off this man as he picks Baylor apart and drives that foot into his back, followed by a moonsault. We got a cover, ladies and gentlemen. Count in. Baylor able to kick out of that one. And you see the man just making his debut, making an instant impact with this crowd, and rightfully so. I Don't think it'll be long before we see championship gold around Legacy's waist, whether that be here or in WWE. The man is destined for greatness. As Baylor now, oh, look at that, taking a shortcut, driving his throat, and a neck breaker. And Baylor back in control. There's a reason the man has the eyes of the world on him. And he's proving it here tonight after the onslaught he took from Sean Legacy, now dishing out some punishment in his own right. European uppercut in the corner, and Legacy is trying to create some distance here so he can recompose himself and get back in the driver's seat as he just drives a chop through Baylor, but Baylor now driving that shoulder instead into the midsection. Snapmares him over. Baylor now, what's he looking for? Elbow drop to the chest. Again, trying to drive that wind out of Legacy, make him breathe, make him work for air. Just very simple tactics like that that send his opponent clutching, trying to look for a new strategy here. Baylor just picking apart Sean Legacy now, looking great. Viciously with those strikes. Oh, Legacy though fighting back now. But Baylor, knee to the midsection. Not allowing Sean Legacy to gain his win. But there's a reason they call him Super. Not giving up. A heroic effort, if you will. Baylor now rolling through the attack there, trying to maintain control. Slashing him in the corner. Snapmare once again. And now a neck breaker there, jacking the neck of Sean Legacy. Cover only getting a 1 count though. Sean Legacy not giving Brad Baylor any sort of confidence boost with those covers. And you see the frustration Sean Legacy's plan perhaps playing into that. Doing all of that, only getting a 1 count, driving Brad Baylor a little mad here. What's he got to do? Well, I'll tell you what he's got to do. He's got to step up his game and do more than just these strikes if he wants to get this man down for a 3 count. The European uppercut again, rocking Sean Legacy as he's on the ropes in the corner. But Baylor giving him just a second, and that's all he needed. Sean Legacy firing back once again. Oh, beautiful snap. Power slam there, cover. But again, Legacy only giving him a 1 count, and Brad Baylor cannot believe it. Now raining down haymakers to the side of the head of Sean Legacy here. This is Brad Baylor's home turf. He does not want to walk away without a victory. He does not want to give Sean Legacy a leg up as they head back to WWE Evolve tapings. And now again, just trying to wear down Sean Legacy, who has been nothing but fire here in this thing. Aggressively applying the pressure, putting all his weight down on Sean Legacy. He is trying to fight out of this hold. And the crowd not a fan of slowing the pace of this thing down. You hear them begging for Sean Legacy to fight back up to his feet, and he complies with the crowd's demands, driving his shoulder to create some distance. But Baylor again, knee to the midsection. The Legacy has the distance, closing in on Brad Baylor, hitting some strikes of his own now. Baylor coming back at him. Sean Legacy still with an answer for those strikes. No, Legacy saying having none of it, hitting the ropes and hitting Baylor in the face. Second time now with that forearm. Here we go, Sean Legacy. Kick to the midsection. Now to the chin once again, and German suplex, dropping Baylor hard on the back of his head. And this is the opening he needed, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Legacy's feeling it as he pulls himself desperately up to his feet with the ropes. And it looks like it's time for some hang time. Superman's gonna fly, drop kick. Nailing him exactly where he wants him to, and thought that might have been it, but Brad Baylor finding a way to get that shoulder up so close, yet so far, as he now rolls to the outside of the ring. Buying himself some time as he wakes up, shakes off those cobwebs after that beautiful drop kick we've seen. Sean Legacy springboarding off that top rope. Now Legacy looking to bring this back in the ring, but Baylor, let me tell you, man, this guy always has a game plan. Again, more time, more distance, and that's all he needed. Look at that, sending Sean Legacy outside of the ring. And it looks like he's got him exactly where he wants him, looking to finish him off. picking him up. No, Legacy instead. Inside cradle, cover, count in. Oh, I thought that might have been it there. Close 3 count once again. No, instead Legacy. He's got Baylor up this time. Thought he was going to be it. Baylor go behind instead. Reversed by Sean Legacy. Baylor, oh my goodness, the shortcut. That's all he needed, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, dropping Sean Legacy. And you want to talk about legacy? Let's talk about the legacy of Brad Baylor as he scores an impressive victory here tonight in our main event. There's a reason the crowd does not like him, but he doesn't care if you like him. All he cares about is scoring the victory, and Brad Baylor keeps racking them and stacking them. What a performance by both men. And ladies and gentlemen, again, I have to remind you, next week, make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss it. Women's Championship on the line as Luscious Latasha defends against Kelly Maiden, and we hear from our former WFA Heavy Metalweight Champion Moshpit, who's very emotional coming off the hands of losing the gold. Indeed, an impressive showing by Super Sean Legacy, and you better believe we're going to see much more of him in the WFA. So again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do. Follow us on our social media handles. We thank you for joining us this week. Make sure you don't miss any of the action.